Despite its modest size, television can give huge thrills. Because the medium compels you to commit several hours, if not years, to plot and character arcs. The shows you watch have a higher level of emotional connection. We will be covering some of the hardest TV scenes for you. Here are the top 10 hardest TV scenes to watch. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. In The Sopranos, Tony murders Coco. There is no doubting Tony Soprano is a violent man. Throughout the program, he is frequently prone to fits of wrath, but this particular instance is unique in that it is very personal. In an earlier scenario, Coco, a Lupertazzi family soldier, threatened Tony's daughter Meadow. And Tony knew what he had to do when he found out. The method in which Tony murders Coco makes for an unpleasant TV scene. Number 9. In a flashback episode of Orange is the New Black, Desi Piscatella tortures an inmate. There's no disputing that Desmond Desi Piscatella is a badass. But it's in the flashback scenes that you truly get a feel of why he's the way he is. After learning that a convict had beaten up and raped Piscatella's boyfriend, Piscatella is seen torturing him by burning him under a hot shower in one of them. That terrible moment when he says, "I don't hear anything," reveals how cold and deranged he truly is. Number 8. The Red Wedding in Game of Thrones. There are many surprise scenes in Game of Thrones. This now famous moment shocked people who hadn't read the book. Everything seems to be going well for the Stark family until it all falls apart. The death of Talisa Stark and her unborn child is undoubtedly the most upsetting portion. This is a horrifying scene that will undoubtedly go down in television history as one of the most startling moments ever seen. Number 7. In Twin Peaks, Agent Cooper joins the Black Lodge. Twin Peaks is generally known for being a strange show to watch. When Agent Cooper finally discovers and enters the Black Lodge, he finds himself in the Red Room, which he had seen in a dream earlier in the series. In the room, he discovers Laura Palmer, who we already know is dead because her body is discovered in the first episode. The fact that we know Laura is dead, combined with the other bizarre and mysterious personalities, makes for an uncomfortable yet great moment. Number 6. In The Sopranos, Christopher murders Cosette. It's terrible enough that people in this drama are continually killing each other. But when Christopher accidentally murders his girlfriend Adriana's dog Cosette, it's heartbreaking. There are many situations in which we see the bad consequences of Christopher's drug addiction. But the most worrisome and startling moment is when Christopher passes out on the sofa on top of Cosette. Number 5. The Human Mural in Hannibal. This sequence is especially disturbing and gory. A new serial killer has emerged called the Muralist, who creates art out of his victims. The killer overdoses on heroin before stitching his victims together. However, one of his victims has a stronger tolerance due to a previous addiction, resulting in them waking up. This truly horrifying way of death, along with the notion of waking up in this particular victim's predicament, should keep you awake at night. Number 4. The Mountain versus the Viper duel in Game of Thrones. In Season 4, the acrobatic Oberyn, the Red Viper, Martell, faced a battle against the enormous Gregor the Mountain Clegane in one of the show's most thrilling and heartbreaking scenes to date. The encounter is being arranged as a combat trial for Tyrion Lannister. However, it is also personal. Every opponent unlucky enough to face the Mountain is terrified, but Oberyn Martell, also known as the Viper, never seems to express that fear, and it comes at a high cost. This is one of those scenes where you want to turn away but can't, and even if you could, the popping sound at the end is enough to give you nightmares. Number 3. In Black Mirror, the Prime Minister is forced to have sex with a pig. Black Mirror is well recognized for its creepy but kinda real narratives. But one of the most disturbing episodes was also one of the first to be published. In 2011, the show debuted with a morality story about the internet that concludes with the fake prime minister having sex with a pig. The American National Anthem. The plot of this episode revolves around the kidnapping of a princess and the unique demands made by her kidnappers. The British Prime Minister must have sexual relations with a pig. Number 2. When the soldiers in Chernobyl have to shoot the dogs. This scene is both heartbreaking and unsettling. In it, the Soviet Union instructs soldiers to shoot any pets in the Chernobyl area in case they transmit radioactive further afield. It's especially terrifying because it happened, with residents of the town barred from taking their dogs with them when they were evacuated. Number 1. When Homelander and Queen Mauve fail to save passengers on a crashing plane in The Boys. This moment is pretty disturbing. It solidifies the characters in The Boys as anti-heroes and demonstrates how different the program is from your standard superhero series. While watching it, you keep hoping Homelander will alter his mind or Queen Mauve will find a way to save the passengers. But when the scenario ends with just the two characters, you can't help but feel a shudder down your spine. So guys, that was it for this video. What did you think about our video? Let us know in the comment section below. If you are new to our channel, be sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell to get notified about our latest videos. Thanks for watching.